Howdy from Alaska. Tonight I got some Alaskan pay dirt. Kind of just dropped this live in on the fly. Had some free time. We're going to go ahead and do this bag of pay dirt I got today. Bag of Alaskan pay dirt from Goldfish, Alaska. Picked this up at a craft fair today. One of the things about it is this supposedly comes with a bonus picker, 1 out of every 10 bags. It's the first time I've tried this one. Howdy, I'm Zaxon. Got bored tonight, so I figured I'd do this pay dirt I picked up today. Pretty nice trip out to Kenai, Alaska. Had some dinner out there. Got to watch a coyote jumping in the air and going after mice in the snow. That was kind of neat. Yeah, I had a lot of fun going to the craft fair. The middle school, high school in Kenai. Lots of people there. Fun. Pretty busy. So we're going to open this stuff up. Again, this is the Alaska pay dirt. This came from Hatcher's Pass, Alaska. So Hatcher's Pass is kind of north of Wasilla. It's kind of like right in here on the Alaska Mastodon. I'll dump this in a pan and we'll get going. A little water in the bag and swish it around. Make sure I'm not leaving any gold in the bag. Looks like I got it all out of there. Lots of oxidation. I've been up to Hatcher's Pass where this came from a lot. There's a historical gold mine there called the Independence Gold Mine. It's an absolutely beautiful spot. If you come to Alaska, definitely worth the visit. I was there before it kind of became gentrified. It was one of the first places I lived in Alaska in a cabin that was so cold on the inside. To eat my chunky soup, I'd have to stab it out of the can because it was frozen solid and heat it up on the wood stove. Lots of ptarmigan up there in the mountains. The road in is better than it used to be, but it still gets closed in the winter because it's too extreme. People get hurt. It was kind of like used to be the area that like all the cool snowboarders that didn't care how bad they got hurt would go. And then every year there'd be pictures of them like getting carved out of the avalanche they disappeared into, along with like snowmobiles just frozen solid to their sleds. Get a lot of the fines out of there. It's like lots of quartz. Yeah, Alaska's kind of unforgiving. All right, when I got a snowmobile, I went out and had to go try some cool places I wanted to explore by myself because I could never get anyone to go on any adventures up here. So I went up to Eureka, Alaska, to gun site. No, let's see here. Yeah, just to Eureka, Alaska. I can't remember the name of the hotel, but Gunsight Mountain, and went way, way, way back in there on this little skidoo trail sled I bought. Saw some wolves, almost ran into a huge flock of ptarmigan. And it's amazing how many miles of trails there is up here, and you can go on forever. And if you're not smart and carry a GPS or something like that, or have a plan, you can get in a bind pretty fast. Okay, almost wrecked my sled jumping over a stream that day, and then the next day on the way back I decided to check out Turnagain Arm, which was even worse, and drove like over a crevasse. It was probably 150 feet down. Luckily I made it over all of it, but I look back on what I ran over and was pretty shook up, so I got lucky there. And then I sold that snowmobile because I don't need that kind of problems. Just going nice and slow with this stuff. Not expecting like a huge ROI on this bag or anything. This is more just like, holiday craft fair type pay dirt. If I was looking for a really good bag of pay dirt up there in Kenai, I'd go through Dill Ulan, Kenai Gold. It's got super, super good bags of pay dirt. He does gems and all that. He's reputable. Personally know him. Starting to get down there. Yeah, I got a buddy that just moved down to Texas and he's working at the Pogo mine up here. So they're paying for him to fly back down to Texas on his off time. He showed me some pretty cool pictures of their gold processing equipment. That's an open mine. Open mine. I'll have him check out a bag of that pay dirt for me. So Hatcher's Pass is a glacial area, and the creek that comes out of it, the water is like slate gray, and it's just the richest, deepest gray. If you dip your fingers in there, you can't even see your fingers. Super, super cold. This looks like it might have come out of rock at the top of the mountain because it's got a lot more oxides in it, and I'm not getting that glacial milk that I expect to see if it was from the creek. Tiny bit of black sands in there. Getting down to the last little bit. I haven't seen anything catch my eye yet. Yeah, I want to get into some hard rock mines. That's one thing I really haven't done too much of yet. I've got a lot of spots I want to go try across the bay. Kind of over Fort Chatham area. I'd really like to get over there. I've hiked back in some pretty cool spots I'd like to go revisit too. I did a lot of the trail clearing out here across from Homer, like China Poot, Sadie Cove, Halibut Cove, Loon Lake, Moose Creek Cabin, Tutka Bay Lagoon. Ooh, starting to see something here. Focus in a little bit better here once I get this water out. Almost there. Okay. I got some gold. Well, you can see that. And there is a picker in there. Ooh. Let's see if I can get that to show up. All right, little picker. It made a sound. Move this into the middle. Get a better look at it. So, how much gold is there? Not a lot. It's not really a return on investment bag for sure. There's maybe, I don't know. Let's see if I can weigh it up real quick. Handy dandy gold scale out. So yeah, it's not much weight. It isn't even picking the picker up. So less than 1/10 of a gram. So yeah, I wouldn't buy this like other than the chance of like getting a picker and you just wanted some pay dirt to run and weren't worried about, finding any type of value of gold in it, just more for fun, which is kind of what I figured anyway. So, and it's interesting to just have some dirt and gold from somewhere else other than where I've been panning, just to see what the rocks and minerals are like. You can kind of, if you know exactly where the source is at, get an idea what kind of ground is there. So for fun, it's okay. Would I buy it again? Probably not. Like I said, I can get a whole lot better bags of pay dirt than that. So, yeah, all for fun. But just wanted to share that bag of pay dirt for tonight. Get that out of my way. Hopefully, going to be doing some snowshoe bunny hunting videos here in the future. Haven't seen any lynx tracks. Went out yesterday. Saw a bunch of coyote tracks, some brown bear tracks in the snow. I kind of tread off the beaten path where a lot of people don't go. So hopefully if my camera's working tomorrow, I might do some of that. Warmed up here pretty good. So we'll see if I can even get down my road tomorrow. It's kind of like glass. I got up to like 45 degrees here after being like 0 at night, 20 during the day for a few days. So kind of waiting for stuff to melt back off. Yeah, always feel free to ask any questions about Alaska or about anything we do up here. I'm always happy to answer, help people out. Yeah, life's easier when it's frozen here. I can't wait till it freezes so I can get across the river again and explore the old missile defense site, Cold War listening post. Been wanting to sweep my metal detector through there, but river's just been kind of high this year, so I didn't dare like try to walk across with the metal detector. Got lots of adventures planned out that I want to do. Gonna definitely do some moose hunting videos this fall. Had some pretty close encounters with big bull moose this year. One I had to run out of the way for as he was tearing the ground up in front of me. I think people like seeing that, and kind of the backwoods Alaska where most people don't go. So, yeah, we'll do some more shorts. So I need to get a better camera. The one I have now is crap. I kill cameras doing free diving a lot. So I kind of went out of, a spree of wrecking expensive cameras under the water for a while. So had to catch back up on some other stuff, but I'm going to get back into it. So, yeah, that's probably going to be about it for me for tonight. It was a long day. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I need something with Zoom because I always see like stuff I really could zoom in on. So I might try that. I got a couple different cameras I'm looking at. Be kind of neat to have a drone too. So howdy 403. Just panned out this bag of pay dirt that I got at the Kenai craft fair today in Kenai, Alaska. So rewatch that and check it out. Should be up here after I'm done today. Wasn't a whole lot of gold in it, more just like a novelty type bag, but still fun. Had some Hatcher's Pass gold in it. One little picker, like little, but gold's gold. And yeah, try to get some more footage on this channel this year. Always welcome to stop up, and I do adventures on the weekend. So if you find yourself up here in Alaska on a weekend, chances are I'm free to go do some type of adventure somewhere. So do a lot of foraging, wild mushrooms, berries, plants, exploring for fossils, rocks, gold. Might try looking for meteorites this year. Do lots of fishing, salt water and fresh water. So, gonna probably get into a lot of the native foods this year. Bees, permaculture. Just going to try to keep sharing all kinds of stuff that I think will give people hobbies to do and better, and get them off the bad food and onto the good food. So, yeah, I keep having people from like Alone that want me to show them what to eat. And yeah, I've had some, I won't name who, but maybe a homestead show was kind of interested. I haven't heard back from them since the strike that they had. So Yeah, I do this stuff every day, going out into the bush. Um, there's a lot of stuff out there. You know, the woods is a Chinese grocery store, and if you can't read the Chinese, you don't know what's in the aisles. That's kind of a good way to explain it. Some of the stuff can kill you, and if you don't know what it is, you can't really use it. So, yeah, I think that's going to be it for me for tonight. Um, Pop on here again. Try to give more forewarning when I do. But appreciate you guys popping out, and hope to see you again. Thanks for coming. Have a good night.